My name is Gaius Julius Mento. I died centuries ago. I am a tribunus in the Legion of the Dead. We are serving Septimus Sulla, the fearsome leader of Avalon. He once descended into the underworlds to recruit an army of fallen veterans. We are the Ninth Legion, the ultimate army of Rome. We are more powerful than ever, and we are ready to return. We crossed a dozen hells to get out of Tartarus, but finally, we have found the way out. Only to arrive to the island between the realm of the living and the dead. Avalon.
Alright, hello and welcome back to another Let's Play. My name is Syken. This is another Let's Play of the King Arthur Knight's Tale series. And we're going to jump into Legion 9, which is a fun little side gig, DLC originally, that then kind of grew and became a standalone game. If you've ever wondered how would it feel to play undead Roman soldiers in Britannia, or specifically in Avalon, then wonder no longer, because that's exactly what we're going to do. I got familiar with the kind of interface a little bit, but other than that, it is a complete blind playthrough. Zero spoilers, zero pre-knowledge, other than me being able to finish the King Arthur normal game, including the end game. So I know a thing or two about kind of how the system works, but we're jumping right in, hardest difficulty, and we're going in with roguelike mode. Your progress is automatically saved, so it's kind of the Iron Man mode, and we're taking the hardest difficulty, which is brutal, and we want to call it Cycle Place, Legion 9. Let's go.
Another pit of the underworlds. Again.
This is not the underworlds. As a flamen of Orcus, the priest of the Lord of the Dead, I can feel the difference.
What difference? Just look around.
Volcanoes are the gates to the underworlds. We are almost free, believe me, Tribunus.
How can you be so certain?
I've been sensing the presence of a Roman shrine for a while. It beckoned to me like a sacred flame. That couldn't happen in the underworlds.
A Roman shrine? Could we be back in Italia?
All right.
It is definitely not Italia. We are somewhere else. Somewhere more dangerous and well protected.
What makes you say that?
The simple fact that we seem to have arrived without our soldiers.
Alright, the Legionnaires have crossed the worlds with us until now. What went wrong?
I have no idea. This place is ancient. I can feel it, but I need to know more.
We may not have much time before this land banishes us as well.
Whatever protects this land from invaders, it is very powerful. We will use that power to fulfill our Emperor's wish.
And find my Manipulus again.
At least I'm here to protect you, my Tribunus.
Okay, we got a tank. Octavius Ramos. Lovely. And then the Tribunius Gallius Julio Mento himself. Let's go into our typical line formation and give it a go.
Do you hear that? Birds. Can you remember seeing any birds or trees down there?
If you mean living birds or trees, then the answer is no.
Evil spirits!
Lord, have mercy on us.
Did you see it? Living flesh.
Let's follow them. They'll probably lead us to a settlement.
The opposite of being welcomed
Do
as
you
a knight.
believe me now, Tribunus?
I honestly don't know, but you might be right.
Why aren't you working, slave?
The monsters crawled out of the burning pit!
Oh, the Pict.
What strange-looking Italians.
I never said we are in Italia.
Whatever. Let's talk to them.
Go! Raise the camp! Halt, ugly spirits! Return to your pit.
I am Gallius Julius Mento. Who are
In
you?
the name of the old gods, I command you again. Leave.
Do you really think this works on us?
I don't know what kind of spirits you are, but I warn you, this land is under the protection of the old gods. Leave now.
This is tiresome. Let's put an end to it. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Got a strike. Got an AoE knockback. Protective shield for 3 rounds. Can increase weapon damage for 1 turn. Jump. Range attack that deals more damage the more hurt the target is. 50% on unharmed, 150 on enemies below 50%. That's a nice one. And Unholy Chain. Establishes a link between 2 enemies, no further away than 4 tiles. Okay. So I wonder if we do kind of that. And then you move forward and put that up. Can we reach this guy? No. Not with a jump attack. We could hit him. Might as well do that. Good hit. That guy took some damage as well. And we're just taking AP over next turn. Oh, wow.
Curse you.
Embrace the suffering.
You seem to bear a grudge.
Stay in the fight.
Man, that's a lot of damage that we're taking. One, 2, 3, 4. Moves up. Hits this guy. And in case he comes closer, we are overwatching.
You are right. This is not Italia, but I have an educated guess who are these barbarians.
I wish we could have talked to the painted
These
idiots.
were picked warriors. Sulla and I fought them once in Eboracum. I remember these painted devils clearly.
Does that mean we would be in Britannia?
Well, we are definitely not in Britannia. This land is magical. I can feel it. It's not the underworlds, but it's still connected to the afterlife and the gods.
Alright, let's explore it then.
That is our reward for the struggle?
Man, we got beaten quite heavily. Think about it, we just fought the first
They seem to
introductory
be
fight.
terrified of the Legionnaires here.
A mirror would explain the reason why much better than I could.
Anyway, fear is good.
Okay, do we have an option for a camp? This here all looks like a huge picked camp.
This is something to consider. They're counting on us from this direction.
Oh wow. I'm not 100% sure if I want to mess with them. The enemies are hitting really hard. Let's see if we can find something like a campfire a little bit further to the south. Maybe a shrine, anything that can protect us.
Roman ruins. Perhaps that is the sanctuary that led you here, Flamen.
Lasting bless. I think the one with the highest damage should take it, and that's likely Mento. Okay, that's the kind of support that we need. 25% is significant. There is campfire, so
I can sense
cannot not
magic.
go there.
Something is hiding there. Approach with caution.
Maybe we shouldn't go any closer.
Soldiers, look.
I decide who gets what.
Okay, this is clearly an optional encounter, but one that I would like to do. Well, not 100% sure if I like my idea now. Can't connect the two. That is very unfortunate. So, Julius Manto gets 3 free hits. There's the kill, and we are positioning just like this here. The worms will come and will hit us. Way less than the pig warriors actually, so that's not too bad. The picked warriors looked a little bit overtuned. Good, we need to find a corner or get rid of the guys as soon as possible. So
I'm rooting for you.
double kill, fantastic. Normal hit. Unfortunately, we're not regenerating due to hitting.
Never mind the fangs and horns.
Can't really do much, so we're just reserving.
The gods are testing me.
Our shield is
That one went deep.
almost gone. That's a problem. Trying to dish out as much damage as possible. Knockback.
Forward.
Yeah, man, I don't really have that much more. Got one more shield, and that's about it. Stays like this, so that we're not having a backstab attack. He can still, of course, come to the back. All of them can theoretically do that.
My corpse is hurting. I am Hercules.
Okay, Octavius drinks his first potion.
For victory.
And we're almost done with getting all of them down. Yeah, we're likely going to take another hit.
My corpse is hurting.
Took quite a
More
bit of
thralls to
damage
death's
actually,
domain.
but we can heal, which is
The
great.
dispatcher has spoken to me.
The reward justifies the deed.
Got a massive reward out of it, which is great. But we also paid with one potion from Octavius, and we're out of armor. So it's just a 30% block that Octavius has. We do not have any damage mitigation in the form of armor.
By Mars.
And that
Everything in that
means
chest belongs to the Legion.
we're
A
going to
shrine
take full
for the
damage.
heathens.
Lasting protection. Octavius gets 1 armor. Nice. Plus 25%. They weren't lying. They weren't lying. Seems to me I need to be really, really careful in what we're doing. Get all of the shrines.
Look, cattle. There must be people in this village.
Do we have another shrine somewhere? Because I certainly like the shrines and also the campfires.
By Mars.
I will say it again, just like in the first game. The ambient is fantastic, really nice, kind of around
This village is empty.
type of
Where is everyone?
village.
They're hiding.
Not everyone. Look.
Salve, legionnaires.
Salve, you're the first person who is not afraid of us.
I am afraid, but I had no choice. The masters sent me to talk to you.
Masters? Do you mean the painted pig?
Yes. We are all their slaves here. They make us collect sulfur from the burning pit.
You're a brave woman. Are you Roman by any chance?
Yes, I am. My mother was. My name is Flora. There are a few former citizens of Nova Roma around here.
Nova Roma? Tell me more about it.
That used to be our colony. Once a Roman city. Now it's just haunted ruins.
We must visit this Nova Roma.
It is down in the valley. An hour's walk from here. But the road leads through the main camp of our masters. I don't know what kind of monsters you are, but even you won't have it easy.
We will handle these barbarians. Well, this is so wrong. No Roman should ever be a slave to
And yet
barbarians.
this is what happened. One day they came, slaughtered our people, and made the survivors their slaves. We had no chance against them.
All right.
Perhaps you will save us.
Definitely.
Thank you. Be aware. The masters are watching you, even now. They are planning to ambush you as soon as I give them the sign. I'll have to. Please be prepared.
Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So how do we want to go about it? Find it interesting that she said we can prepare, but then we can't. So that into that. Giving ourselves a bit more oomph. And this guy will die automatically. Fantastic. Let's get the two pig warriors together. How far can they go? They can actually go quite far. This guy could reach us. This is not going to push him back. And it's minor damage at best. This might be a waste because the Pig Chosen tends to do his invulnerability as soon as possible. Just moving to here and saving the AP. Okay, only one of them can reach us, and we can hit that very one person. Very good. Good. We need to put these two together. Then you're taking a couple of hits. And that's a nice kill. And we're going to the front. You're going just a bit back. Does this here just knocks back? It doesn't really do anything else other than that. 1, 2.
Raise the Aquila higher.
Grovel and beg.
What is this necrosis? Suffers 1 damage at the start of their turn. Damages increases by 50% every turn. Physical debuff resistance reduces the damage. Oh, okay, nice. End turn.
Thank you, Legionnaires.
Who are those people with you?
They are slaves, like me. If you really attack the main camp, they will be there to help you.
I see they have weapons, but can they fight?
They are not warriors like you, but they are our best. And they want to fight for their freedom.
Fine, we'll see what they're capable of. Okay, I like it.
This is an insult to Rome. The picked savages must die. The 9th Legion will restore order to the world.
Fiat Ordo.
Well, it's not that much of an insult, really. They are actually quite capable warriors. So if we wouldn't have had a good enough setup in the last fight, they would have easily overrun us. Ooh, this one here goes directly
We are
to
expected
their
from the
back line.
opposite direction. We can surprise them from here.
I like it. Very good. Very good. So, do we deal with quite a few enemies and a chieftain? Okay, that's a hard fight.
Demons? Where?
We're beginning. And they are our friends, so the fight might not be just as hard. Combine these two. Reduce them to half. Double backstep. And they only have the chieftain left over. They only have the chieftain left over. Everything else we just killed. So we definitely have the ranged advantage. Plus, we have these guys. They're a little bit reckless, or just rushing in.
The Imperator is my shield.
I think we're just pushing him back. That will allow the hunter to continue to hunt. Gallius hits his weapons.
I pity you.
And this guy is bleeding plus necrosis, so if he hits often, he will die. 2 hits and he's gone. But that also means we're losing 2 of our frost shields. Unless the hunter actually shoots this guy. But he seemingly doesn't do that. Nah, now he's healed.
That one went deep.
Now we're bleeding. And now our frost shield is gone. Not good.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Kneel, worm.
Octavius, that's a bit of a problem. I can't let him stand just there. There should be really a withdraw from combat option.
Orders?
Demons? Where?
We are Legion.
It is what it is. I need
That's
to take the hit,
gonna leave a
otherwise I will
mark.
take 3
Embrace the
hits, and
suffering.
that would be even worse. And turn.
You seem to bear a grudge.
Stay in the fight. They got me.
Can't connect the 2. That's unfortunate.
A nice day for their funeral.
I need to stand in combat with Octavius, even
Eternal
if it means
Rome.
that he is going down. Everybody else takes more damage. And we do have a good backstep situation
Be
going.
judged by Orcus.
You did it. You really did it. You killed the masters. Thank you.
We're done. You can go now.
After all this time, I'm free again. Thank you, stranger. I pray to the gods for you. Who are you?
I'm Gaius Julius Mento, Tribunus of the 9th League.
I want to thank you again for setting me free.
Stop thanking me, Frona.
Please
Just
allow
go.
me to repay you. I know where the barbarians hid their treasure. I can show you, if you like.
Then lead the way.
Follow me. Here is the treasure. Only those who know about its presence can see it. It is yours now.
Money is the soul of war.
Nice. Okay, we got ourselves a couple of good
I
shrines.
decide who gets what.
Last fight was intense, but luckily us being undead means we kind of cannot permanently die. And I think we did everything in the map, so that's a good first mission.
The sanctuary that calls me is near, but it is not right here. This road leads to Nova Roma, and I sense the sanctuary in the very same direction.
What is the sanctuary? I need details.
It has a very strong connection to our ancient Roman gods. It is a beacon for all believers. It is like the Capitolium Vetus, or the sacred fire of Vesta in Rome.
This could be the explanation for the name Nova Roma.
I agree, Tribunus. I have the feeling that this city is much more than I thought. We need to find out what happened to it.
I agree. We must visit Nova Roma now. Alright, you can buy valuable relic for relic dust in the Tower of Knowledge. Okay, so we straight up get levels, fair enough. And we got a couple of things, which I will look at in a second. Octavius Remus were trading terra incognita, this unknown land des conquerors, tribunus. Those who bow to the Ninth Legion today may turn against us in the future. Many shall seek your grace, even more shall try to send you back to Tartarus. As your personal guard, my duty is to act without a second thought for your safety, to have the permission to kill anyone who I deem a threat, even without your orders. Okay, we can either go the demonic route or we're going the humanity route. No killing without my orders. We need the trust of the robots. I want to play humanity. So we only got 6 knights here this time. The morality shard. Every choice you make between life and death will be represented on the horizontal scale. You can unlock morality abilities, blessings unique to your alignment. So either humanity or demonic. On the humanity that we're going, unlocks the decree of war, 100% building resources gathered during the next mission, so more building resource, okay. All heroes heal 10% vitality at the end of every encounter. That's fantastic. Unlocks +1 loyalty to all heroes. Unlocks restore goods. Restores the merchant supply immediately. Heroes can now overheal, granting 50% of extra healing done to them when they are at maximum vitality as temporary hit points. That's fantastic. Well, what does demonic have? More gold? Oh, life leech 5% after every unit is killed. More gold. Merchant price is reduced. Whenever a hero would die, they remain at 1 vitality. Any excess damage done is postponed until end of next turn. Postponed damage is healed before then, hero survives. Man, both sides are actually good. I congratulate them. That both looks very good. So, time to look a little bit deeper into the characters. Gaius Julius Mento is what I would describe a vanguard. Tribunus. Flayman, that looks like a defender. Sorry, Octavius is a defender. And this here is an Arcanist. Fair enough. It seems this time you might have only one of each character class, but that's okay. And it also seems that the skill points and the trees have been merged a little bit further down. Some of them are freeing up until level 12. Okay, so Let's start with our tank, Octavius Remus. Does have a strike, does have the shield bash, which so far I'm not the biggest fan of, but okay, whatever. Does have the protective shield, which is fantastic. I'm a big fan of that because we're getting absolutely hammered. Cooldown reduction is great. Then he does have Wall of Blades. 4 blades start orbiting the hero for 3 turns. If an enemy moves the tile and starts his turn there, one of the blades deals weapon damage. That's nice. That's almost like Frost Aura, but a bit different. Then more blades, more weapon damage, more bleeding. Okay. Taunt, that's pretty straightforward. Also armor. Taunt hit, AP recosts reduced. And that's good. And then we do have Beam of Light. Ranged attack, deals damage, straight line. Ranged 8. Ooh, that's a long beam. And a lot of damage actually. So this guy has a massive Giga Laser. Allies within 1 tile or range gain 50% of the block value. That's good. He does have block himself, which is also pretty damn good. Counterattack, reflect. Melee attackers take damage equal to hero's weapon. Hero gains 10% weapon damage for each ally that he's adjacent to, okay. Then loses less armor, which is good. Less armor break. And less ranged. So I mean, part of me wants to, of course, increase the shield block, because that is super good. I think Taunt will already help us a big time, because if we can taunt off of the others, then he can essentially use the protective shield and taunt in order to just be a wall. On the other hand, you don't necessarily need taunt. You can kind of do that with positioning. And then the other option is to gain 5% more block, which is also not too bad. Wall of Blade is also nice. Well, I mean, the other option is protective cooldown down to 3 turns. That's one of the first things that I would like to take. Difficult. I think we're going with Taunt, because it is straightforward and we will get it sooner or later anyways. Then for Gallius Julius Mento, he's more the Vanguard type. Brutus Neva is demonic, okay. And Gaius Mento is humanity. Well, wonderful. My sage, yet again, hates my decision making. Okay, so let's go back to the Vanguard. Strike, more improved strike, vulnerability, marked, deals more damage, and bleed. They finally fixed the jumping attack, because it's now 4 wide and it used to be like really bad in the updated version of King Arthur. It had like 2 range. It was ridiculous. Increased distance, more knockback. Then we do have Invocation of Mars, which you can reduce the cooldown. and increase armor breaking. So that's kind of a neat little upgrade once you kind of save AP and then you put this up and just go all out. Instantly kills an enemy under 40 vitality. That's nice. That is very nice. Hard to argue with it. AP cost is low. Cooldown. Very good. Every enemy in 2 tiles range starts the next turn with minus AP. That is also quite nice. Palisade creates 2 palisades for 3 turns, so it's like Frost Wall. It's funny that this guy does have crowd control. Mental and physical debuff resist, which is also very, very good. Minus range attacks, gets better bleeding. Regains vitality for each kill, that's important. And just straight up more vitality, so that's good. That's some good stuff right there. Then we got more damage via backstabs. AP cost of all skills reduced by 1. If only 1 enemy is present, that's super good for bosses, so we should go in that direction. I think we're taking that one. Hero causes bleeding, more weapon damage. Allies gain 10% weapon damage for next attack. For each unit. Okay, I see. Less problem with heavy sigils, that's also good. And immune to opportunity attacks, that's actually arguably even better than the backstab, so we're taking that first. I value that very, very highly. Is he talented? No, but he's skilled. He gets 1 extra skill point every 5 levels. And we're just upgrading the damage of the strike. Basic bitch strike. Good. Plutonius Nerva, aka our Arcanist, does have Grave Conduit, which is a funny skill. I really like it. Vitality threshold increased, so it deals more damage. Then he has Steel Vigor, consumes all AP of a target ally and grants it to the hero for this turn. What? Okay. Cost 1, and he basically takes over the entire AP. That's a pretty neat ability. Selfish, but neat. Cooldown reduced. Unbreakable armor. Okay. Then we have Desecration. Inflicts corruption on the target. Costs 20% vulnerability. Target dies before the end of corruption. Spreads to adjacent enemies. That's not bad. AP3 can go down to AP2. Unholy Chain is good. Can link further. And duration increase. I don't think the duration is that necessary. You're killing fast enough. Then Desiccate, melee attack that deals 100% damage, but the hero also loses 15% max vitality. Damage dealt is increased by 1% for each percent of mental debuff resist hero possesses. Okay, it's very cheap though, and kind of a pretty hard nuke. And then we got Death Hex, which is great. we got Hex Intensity, but much later. Cooldown reduction, which is cool, and then Vulnerability. Like, Death Hex is fantastic. Then we got Necrosis. All of the hero skills cause Necrosis. Suffers 10% damage at the start of their turn. Damage is increased 100% every turn. Physical debuff reduces. Okay. Can increase faster. While 3 or more units have Necrosis. Is this here a split? No. Here. Grave Conduit chains to 2 additional enemy units within 4 tiles range. Okay, then Necrosis would make a lot of sense. While 3 or more units have Necrosis, the hero starts their turn with 1 AP. That's also not bad. Profane Arts. At the start of each encounter, every enemy starts Necrosis. Every enemy suffers Necrosis that lasts for 1 turn. That is nasty, together with just getting more AP. Enemies within 2 tiles range suffer Necrosis for 1 turn at the start of their turn. Okay. Then Mental Guard. He can essentially be the Mental Guard for everyone else. That makes sense. He has a good Mental Debuff resist, more damage, more range, which is good. Start of encounter, gain 10 armor. That will protect from the first attack. Then he has incoming spells, and he has Mental Debuff resist. Yes, he's an interesting character. Not your typical Hex Arcanist. I would say they toned down almost all of the characters and made them weaker. This here looks a bit like Sir Ector. A couple of skills are great. The Unholy Chain, for instance. Less though, we can reduce the cooldown. Not that great, because only once every 3 rounds. The Death Hex is fantastic. Like, those two are really good. And it's also fun to see that he already skilled into it. The Vulnerability is good. I think, for simplicity's sake... Wait, you can reset skills? Okay, yeah, but he always starts with those skills. Okay, understood. I think for simplicity's sake, we're taking armor. Oh, no, he... Ah, I see. Yeah, no, that makes a whole lot of sense. Anything that I would do different here? I don't know if we need a jumping attack. If we reset... I like it that you can immediately reset the skills. So here, you always get Necrosis. It seems to be like the standard, together with Grave Conduit. I like the Magical Armor. That makes sense. And I think Unholy Chain as well as Death Hex is a super strong combination for the beginning. For him, let's think about it. So, best skill in my perspective for him is Ignore Opportunity Attacks. That's fantastic. Then the insta-kill with Vitality seems very, very powerful. And Hunter is also something that I believe might be very good. Like 15% extra damage from backstab is great. And just in case we're fighting a single enemy, having everything reduced by 1 AP. I notice how strong that is on marksman, so I will take that right away. As for him, that's the best skill that he can skill, the protective shield. I don't like the shield bash as much. I like taunt though. And taunt would come with more armor if we were to skill it. Protective shield, cooldown reduced, and more armor on taunt, because we don't have a real good like skill that gives him armor. He just doesn't have, he does have shield block, which is great, but he doesn't have a, say, defensive stand skill. Okay, so what else do we have? We got Backstabber's Rune of Dueling. Armor Piercing. And more damage whilst in duels, that's okay. Then we got this one here, the sword. Armor Piercing, extra damage for backstab attacks. I think we're taking that because we want more backstabbing to begin with. Then we do have Hack and Slash. Restores 3 AP if it kills a target. What is Hack and Slash? Ward of Blades, Shield Blade, Beam of Light. We don't have Hack and Slash yet. Seems to be for a different class. Anyways. Extra turn bleeding duration. I mean, same armor. Same armor. For him it's a little bit of an upgrade, so might as well take it. And for him, debuff resist, more movement. I think we're just keeping what we have. Minus cooldown on shield bash. Minus cooldown on shield bash. 3 damage for area attacks and armor piercing. While the game tells me you're stupid, you should definitely pick up shield bash. And I'm saying thank you, but no thank you. We're taking it for the armor piercing, and that's pretty much it. Alright, after all of that, where's our city? We even have a city? No, we don't. So we just have a next mission, and that's about it, right? Right? Well, that sucks because we don't really have a whole lot of hit point potions anymore. Oh man, the next mission will be hard. We need to get into our city so that we can spend the gold. well, it is what it is, and that kind of ends the first mission for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Continuing the playthrough the next time, and when we're going to go through the colony to hopefully get to New Roma, or Nova Roma as they say. Thanks a lot for watching, have a good one, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.